Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here with the Lycanroc Midnight Form Showcase. I'm going to be using Scarf Lycanroc on this team that I made. Unfortunately, the team does not have a Dark Resist, but thankfully the relevant Dark types in the tier can be checked by what I have. I'm talking about, well, relevant as in not necessarily. I mean, this team can check Muck, it can check Hydreigon, it can definitely deal with Incineroar, so I think we'll be okay. Not having a Ghost Resist is a little bit more of a problem. I don't know why Lycanroc Midnight is not part dark, honestly. It looks like it should be dark. But we have Choice Scarf Lycanroc. Now, I didn't want to add Mamoswine to the team, and I didn't want to add another Stealth Rocker, so I just put Stealth Rock on my Choice Scarf. I mean, for the most part, I'm just going to be clicking Stone Edge anyway with this mon. But if I do get a free switch, I will click Stealth Rock, just in case. But Stone Edge, Rock Slide, Fire Fang, and Stealth Rock. We have Tapu Lele, Taunt, 3 attacks, Extra's Belt, Tapu Lele. Psychic Surge is actually really nice for Lycanroc as well, because Scizor cannot Bullet Punch you. But I also want to Taunt just to prevent Defog as well. We have Eviolite Magneton with just enough speed for Scizor and enough special attack, I believe, to KO Celesteela. And we also take 2 Flamethrowers, if I'm not mistaken, from Celesteela. So that's why I want to run Eviolite Magneton. It also kind of works as a Dark Resist because it only takes 36% from Incineroar's Darkest Lariat from Scarf. That's not a Dark Resist. It's not Dark Resist. It's not a Dark Resist at all. It used to be a Dark Resist back in the day. We have Spadef Celesteela because Tapu Lele is a huge problem with enough speed to outspeed other sassy Celesteelas. Shed Shell because I hate Magneton and Magnezone. I actually love them, but I don't like facing them, and I don't want to have to predict versus them. I'd much rather be able to click Leech Seed, Protect, and walk away versus them. Assault Vest, Delmise, which is really nice as a spinner. We have Anchor Shot because it can trap Pokemon such as Skarmory and Celesteela, which allows Magneton to be able to trap them and take them on. That's why I'm running Magneton over Magnezone, because I wanted the extra bulk that Eviolite does provide, and I can switch it in on a Flamethrower and whatnot. This is a Rapid Spinner as well. And then we have Gastrodon with enough Spadef to not be 2-hit KO'd by Life Orb Ashker Ninja's Dark Pulse. And can also just Toxic and whatnot. So let's look for a game. Hopefully we can get some good games in this live. If not, I'm sorry. I tried my best to showcase these mons. I really do. Why does the screen look so big? The screen looks huge. Wow. But we got a game. He's mono 6-0'd by Gastrodon. I also love Gastrodon because it helps versus Magnezone, which is very common right now. So, I think I just want to lead off with my Tapu Lele, because he can't honestly do anything to that at all. He leads off with Tapu Fini, so it's not the worst lead matchup for me. Unfortunately, I'll have to take a Scald and whatnot. I accidentally switch out to Magnezone though, or even Celesteela, so I'm going to go out to my Gastrodon. Either way, Gastrodon takes it on. As he does go out to Magnezone, beautiful. And what I can do is just throw off a Scald if he wants to go right back out. There's no way you have HP Grass. No. The only way you have HP Grass is because you got bought by a Gastrodon before. But Gastrodon is not common enough that Magnezone is running HP Grass. I'm not going to have this. But I can throw off a Scald right here. I don't believe that you will have HP Grass. I believe you will not have HP Grass. I would throw off a Toxic, but unfortunately because of Misty Terrain, I cannot status this, but it's only a couple turns. Alternatively, you could also run Clear Smog on this Gastrodon if you're worried about the Finny. But I'm really not. I'll just Earthquake this thing. What are you going to do, Taunt? On mine, I have Delmise in the back. I really don't care. Yeah, he taunts me. I wasn't going to status you anyway, so we're able to get off a little bit of chip, which is going to help Lycanroc in the back. Actually, Lycanroc can put in a lot of work if we can get rid of Magnezone, weaken Mamoswine, and get rid of Celesteela. If we keep weakening this as well, it can actually clean up late game. So it'll be like a broom. But I'll go out to Delmise right now, as he goes for a Moonblast. And what we are going to do is throw off an Anchor Shot. That way Celesteela cannot leave if he opts to go out to that. I would see him going Celesteela. I don't know if you go anything else on this thing with Steelworker having 3 stabs. I think Celesteela is your main. I guess Magnezone could also work, but Magnezone can't double as well. And Misty Terrain is almost done. So if he does go Magnezone, it'll be trapped by the Anchor Shot. But if he goes Golisopod, interestingly enough, surprised he went to that one. Power Whip would have hurt, but I'm not sure how much attack investment he has or speed investment he has. But I think Power Whip might be able to put him in range of the emergency exit. I don't want to switch necessarily. I'll go for Power Whip. Yeah. Out of there. Get out. That's why I'm not sure why he went Golisopod, because it wasn't going to be able to take the hit. He probably would have went for first impression. I didn't think he would go for it just based on the Anchor Shot damage, but he probably would have went for it if he probably would have went for it if I had like Heavy Slam and I did a little bit more. But Mamoswine does come out. I do have Celesteela, which I can just Leech Seed. That's Life Orb? No, that just did 10 million damage. What the hell? Why does that do so much? Is that Adamant? That's not banned. This has to be a Stealth Rocker. That did so much damage, though. I want to go for Leech Seed, though, just to get some sort of recovery back as he goes out to Magnezone. And he didn't notice no item, so I'm thinking he might be thinking I'm Rocky Helmet. Or maybe offensive, but we can just go for Protect here. Get a little bit more Leech Seed recovery back. If he wants to double, there's nothing you can really double to that scares me. And the Leech Seed damage racking up on Magnezone is so beautiful. He goes out to Golisopod, though. I don't want to take a Liquidation, so I'm going to go directly into my Gastrodon. And what I can do is just throw off a Toxic. As he goes out to Tapu Fini. Tapu Fini isn't an issue, though, I feel anyway, because I can go right out into my... well, I could also just throw off Scalds, to be honest, just in case he wants to double. But I think Dumb Eyes is a safer play if he wants to taunt Calm Mind up. Moonblast as well. He's not going to be doing too much damage. And once again, we're just going to go for Anchor Shot because I'm trying to trap that Celesteela. Once I get rid of Celesteela, Lycanroc can start coming in and go for attacks. The Golisopod is back in. I'm not going to let him first impression me. I'm going to go hard on Tapu Lele, get up my Psychic Terrain, and just click Psychic. If he would have went for Liquidation there, it would have been a really solid play. But because Gastrodon was in the back, if anything, he was going for Leech Life there. He was trying to predict. But I can throw off a Psychic right here. As Magnezone is going to come out. That is not a counter, my friend. Definitely not a counter. And I'll go Gastrodon. We're not going to risk him going for Flash Cannon when this thing puts in so much work versus his team. He is Assault Vest Magnezone, though. I do know based on that damage. Yum. And what I actually can do here, I believe, is double out to Delmize, expecting him to want to go out to Tapu Fini. Nice. And I've had enough of going for Anchor Shot. He's obviously not going out to Celesteela. I'm just going to fire off a Power Whip and get my kill. Honestly, just going to fire off a Power Whip. As we do manage to land beautiful. So Golisopod goes down. Delmize the God. They call him the Anchor King. Now Gastrodon does take this thing on. I really want to keep this. I'm going for Anchor Shot. I don't care if he gets up his rocks. I really don't. Because I can now just go out to Tapu Lele. Yeah, I don't mind if he would have gotten up his rocks. I don't die to Earthquake anyway. I shouldn't die to Crash. Unless that is actually banded. And Psychic's going to hurt something on his team. This is modest Psychic. It's honestly going to hurt something on his team. Straight up modest Psychic. Also, Gastrodon kind of walls his entire team. If it comes down to it, I will be able to wall his entire team with Gastrodon. So I'd much rather bring him down to a Sash. That way I can start... basically, if you guys don't see what I'm doing, I'm weakening Magnezone. I'm going to try and weaken Celesteela and try and weaken Tapu Fini. There's Celesteela. Lovely. I see leftovers. I'm going to double Psychic just in case he predicts my, my Magnezone will want to come out. Beautiful damage. I don't think HP Fire actually knocks him out from there. I kind of just want to go for it. That did so much more than the other one, man. I'm going for it. Yeah, get out. Alright, so no more having to double around that set either. I do reveal that I'm Expert Belt, unfortunately, which means Gengar can come out. However, your Rock Resists are no longer existent. So once Gengar comes out... Oh, thank you, friend. Once Gengar comes out, my Lycanroc comes in after, and I click the Edge. The Edge is here. Granted, Tapu Fini Fizz Def is only 3 KO'd at the range it's at, but that's still damage. Damage is damage, friends. It's almost 3 KO'd. It's usually a 4 KO, actually, if the rocks. Why is the first game? I feel like the first game of my lives when I'm showcasing these mons is always the longest. Look at this. We're almost 10 minutes in. Only 22 turns. It's working. Yeah, if that Psychic didn't do 31%, I definitely wouldn't have went for the Hidden Power Fire. Like last time, it did nothing. It did absolutely nothing. Mamoswine is going to come out. I'll just Psychic you. I don't need Tapu Lele for anything else, really. Magnezone can deal with it. I mean, the fact that if I am able to Psychic the Mamoswine, I bring it down to its Sash. If anything, it can't switch in as freely as it could before. So he goes for Icicle Crash. That's definitely not going to be able to take me out. And what I can do is just throw off another Psychic. I don't have to predict anything. He can't Ice Shard me because of Psychic Terrain. If he goes out to Tapu Fini, that is just taking damage. That is actually just taking damage. Good lord. Calm down, my friend. This 2 KOs, and then if I trap this, I'm good to go. I'm gonna go Celesteela and Heavy Slam because Heavy Slam is a 3 KO. Excuse me. And I still have Lycanroc in the back to be able to clean up late game. So we're just gonna throw off a Heavy Slam here. I don't care if he taunts. Heavy Slam is like a what, 3 KO at that range? Yep, something like that. And I can just proceed to throw it off again. Gengar cannot come in. Mamoswine cannot come in. If you go Celesteela, I'll be able to 1v1 that. You're not 1v1ing me before I 1v1 you, and now you're in range of Stone Edge. He's probably just going to sack it, though, but which I can completely understand. He goes to Celesteela. I'm going to sack my own Celesteela. That way I can trap him with my Magnezone. But I will throw off a Flamethrower here just in case he doubles out. In either way, it's just my best play. I'm not going. I'm going to trap him with Magneton. Excuse me. I have Magneton. I'm not used to saying Magneton. More so, am I Jam Vet using Magneton? But I'm going to go for Flamethrower. It also deals with the potential double out into his a potential double out into his into what's it called, Gengar or whatnot. So I can just keep throwing off Flamethrowers. I don't care if he protect. I just need damage. I want him to knock me out with his own Flamethrower. Beautiful. I died a Leech Seed. And he gets a burn. Why does Celesteela always burn me? Not that it matters in that case, but it's just funny. And the Eviolite is here. The Eviolite is now. I click Thunderbolt. You will die. Well, if it's Spadef Celesteela, which he may very well be based on the damage, he shouldn't die, but I shouldn't die to any attack either, whether it be Earthquake or Flamethrower. I won't die. And unfortunately, I get a crit, so I don't know. But we are able to get rid of Magneton right there. He can definitely go out into his Mamoswine now and click Earthquake if he wants to. How much are you at? 34%. It's still a little bit close. I'll sack this. I'll sack this to the Quake. Just because I want to start. I'm going for game. The Lycanroc moon is Midnight Moon. What? League? Shout out to PK. He knows what I'm talking about. It's time to start clicking Edge. It is time to start clicking Edge. It is actually time. Like I said, unfortunately, the damage on the damage isn't too much on. I think I need a little bit more damage on Tapu Fini is what I'm trying to say right here. But the Edge is here. The Wolf has claimed his first kill. What's up? Who's next? I want to calc something. Why does it have Lycanroc and then Lycanroc Midday and Lycanroc Midnight? So is this if you can't decide which Lycanroc you're using? Because I'm pretty sure these are the only two. Does Smogon know about an event that I don't know about? Gengar. 88 to 103. Yeah, that's damage. That's definitely enough damage to me. And he's Scarf. Unfortunately, he is Scarf and he crits me. I don't know if... Yeah, the crit definitely mattered. Hold up. Why did I get crit there? It definitely mattered. It does 53 to 63%. So, unfortunately, he got me a crit on me. However, I can go out to Gastrodon. That sucks, man. I had a chance to knock him out, too. They just hold me down, man. The showcases just hold me down. But I can just Earthquake here. For a solid 2-hit KO. Or close to a solid 2-hit KO. As he's going to go for Moonblast. Special attack drop does not matter. I don't believe you can actually knock me out with Gengar. At all. Unless you have Giga Drain or something. And we can knock him out. Gastrodon putting in the finest of work. And the best play is just going for Earthquake here. I can't risk him having like Trick or something. And me recovering. That does absolutely nothing. Earthquake easily knocks him out. Good game, bro. So, unfortunately, you got the crit on my Lycanroc. And as you guys saw the calc, I did not die at all without the crit. And I had a chance to KO him with Stone Edge. So, that would have been nice. Lycanroc could have gotten a mini sweep there, but it was denied by the crit, unfortunately. But that's how Pokemon goes sometimes. Shout out to my boy Matt Houston for the beat in the background, by the way. Alright, so we got another one. This boy has threats upon threats. Good lord. Good lord, this man has threats. I'm leading off with top of Lele, though, as it leads off with top of Finny. Not the worst lead matchup for me. This is probably his defogger looking at the base of his team. But I can just afford to go out to Delmise right now and just click Anchor Shot on something. As he goes right out to Celesteela. Probably like the best lead possible, or the best turn possible for me. I actually really want to click Earthquake, predicting Marowak to want to come out. But I'm just going to click Anchor Shot as Buzzwole. The Buzzwole is out. And that is, oh god, that's Leech Seed variant. That's not good. That's a sub variant, excuse me. That's not good at all. That's probably sub punch. Crap. I'm very weak to this mon. I'm extremely weak to this mon. I'm gonna risk Tapu Lele here. As he subs, yep. I'm very weak to this mon, man. So weak to this mon. This is gonna hurt. Doesn't knock me out, thankfully. And we could just throw off a Psychic again. As he goes out to Celesteela. He's leftovers, though. I expect him to double here, predicting my Magneton. Or go for Flamethrower. As he goes for Earthquake. Now, I'm actually going to go hard into Magneton because he cannot knock me out Earthquake because of my Violet. Oh my god. That worked out better than I could have expected. So we're going to be able to trap Celesteela, which is one of his 2 rock resists. Yep. There's the power of a Violet Mag. What's up? Don't go for Protect. Yeah, there's no point. So we're able to get rid of Celesteela, but I am so threatened by Tapu Lele, it's ridiculous. I can save this stuff if I want. I'm actually going to... Yeah, I'm saving it. Oh, come on. It didn't let me save it. We'll Volt Switch out here, though, just in case he's not Scarf or Max Speed Specs. I tried to go Celesteela, and he did try to trap me. It was a very solid play on his part. However, I mean, obviously I had Gastrodon and whatnot. But we can Volt Switch on out of there. Looks like he's Assault Vest. Go right out to Gastrodon and not care about whatever damage he can do. Yum. Actually, that looks like Specs. Hidden Power, is that Ice? Ice or Grass? I'm not sure. What I can do is double out to Delmize, predicting Tapu Fini to want to come out. And I want to double out into Tapu Lele, predicting the Buzzwole. I have to make plays like this, guys, because his team is such a threat. I am so threatened by this Buzzwole that I have to make plays, and I cannot let it come in for free. The Fini is out. The Fini will take damage. And I get a crit. And a Spadef drop. Oh my god, that sucks for my opponent. He's going to die. That's so lame for my opponent, but obviously I'm going to take advantage of it. Tapu Lele comes out. I can go Celesteela pretty safely and just click the Seeds. Very solid play on my opponent's part, going for Thunderbolt. Good play. I'm going to Leech Seed up anyway, though. As Marowak is going to come out, I have to really be careful about Buzzwole, which is why I'm keeping Magneton alive, because I might be faster. And we can just Protect up on his Blitz. Lovely. So his Edge resistances are really low. I kind of just want to click Edge now with my Lycanroc once I sack something. I'm going to have to use Lycanroc to break Buzzwole's sub anyway, so we're going to sack Magneton. As he goes for Shadow Ball, yeah, he should. And I can go right out into my Lycanroc and claim my kill. Potentially. Potentially. I mean, he has nothing to come in on this. The Buzzwole! That does nothing, man. Oh my god. That did absolutely nothing. I'm going for it again, though. I need damage. I can't let this man get a free sub. I don't care if he kills me. I cannot let him get a free sub. I will lose if he gets a free sub. The bulk up, no. No, 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 no. Stone Edge, I play DPP, you know what you do. You either miss or crit. And because you can't miss, you crit. What's up? I play DPP. I know Stone Edge either misses or crits. I'm telling you guys. Okay, that sucks for my opponent. It would have been a lot harder because I would have had to sack 2 mons in order to break his sub. But I play DPP. Stone Edge either misses or crits. You have no guard, you can't miss. There's only one other option. That's Lycanroc Midnight coming through. Ah, clean. By the way, guys, by the time this video goes up, I may be streaming. Actually, it'll be towards the end of my stream. But I do encourage you to follow me on Twitch and Twitter. The links are down below. You can also feel free to subscribe if you enjoy what you see. I don't know. I'm just having fun. I'm just enjoying myself while showcasing these Pokemon. Man. That speech worked so perfectly. I told you guys, DVP is my main, man. DVP is my main. If you play DVP, you know about Stone Edge. You know so much about Stone Edge. You either miss Stone Edge or you crit Stone Edge. During the era of DVP. After that, I felt like, I don't know, they did something. They did something and it stopped working that way. So we got, what is it, Shofu Steam? Looks like it. I'm really weak to Zygarde. I'm super weak to Zygarde God. That's not good. But he's very weak to Celesteela. So I'm just gonna... Well, he's not really, because he has Zygarde. I should put Haze on this Gastrodon. Hey. Maybe he'll play it poorly. We'll see what happens right here. But I'm going to lead off with Celesteela because it beats lead Mamoswine, and I can just click Leech Seed repeatedly. It also beats the half of his team. It also, like, it beats the majority of his team. Yeah. Unfortunately, my opponent has, like, literally the one counter to my entire team. Oh, man. No. Just kidding, I don't care. What's up? Do you think I'm not running Shed Show on a team so weak to Mag? Forget that. I'm going to go out to Dalmise now, predicting him to want to go out into Tapu Fini. Yep. And what I can do is go right for the Anchor shot and trap the Celesteela. I'm assuming he's going to go Celesteela here. Yeah, I'm assuming he's going to go up. If he stays in, great. I get to Power Whip him after. I actually hope he stays in. Go ahead and stay in, predicting me to double. Maybe Dalmise would be my savior versus Zygarde. If he's Dragon Net. That was a really good lead. That was a very smart lead on his part, though. It actually beats the majority of my team outside of Gastrodon and Dalmise. There's Celesteela. Why'd they have to do offensive damage? I'm going to go out to Gastrodon. I don't want him Fire Blasting on my Magneton switching. As he goes for the Seeds. What I can do is double out into my Magneton. Just in case he wants to protect and whatnot. That did so much damage. The Anchor Shot, I really thought he was like offensive. I'm pretty sure he's the Shofu variant. Air Slash but not Fire Blast. Doubles out to Zygarde. Worst possible turn for me. We cannot stay in. We have to go Dalmise and just start Power Whipping him. As he goes Mamoswine. Was he scouting for the HP Ice? Or he was just trying to get it in versus this? Either way, it was a good play. Celesteela's gonna have to take a hit. Yeah, I can spin later. Celesteela has to take the hit if he goes for Leech, if he goes for any attack. But I'm gonna go for the Leech Seed here. If he goes hard to Zygarde, that's fine. I get a spin off. Nothing on his team really wants to switch directly into Celesteela. Sorry if you hear a phone, by the way, in the background. Why Shed Shell? This is gonna be tough because Zone is annoying. Always run Shed Shell. I love Shed Shell and Celesteela, especially in tournament games. I've seen so many tournament games, guys, where people have lost because they or people have straight up. Oh crap! I was thinking about double Leech Seeding too, predicting Zygarde. But I've seen so many tournament games where people have straight up lost because their Mon got trapped. Like, why risk your Mon? It depends what type of Zygarde this is. If it's Coil, I lose. I think I lose if it's Coil. We're definitely just gonna power up here though. I think I lose. And yeah, I definitely lose now. That might have broken the sub. I don't know. Indeed. Because I needed to break the sub and then go out into my... if the +1 broke the sub, what I needed to do was go out into my Tapu Lele after. I'll just spin. Doesn't make a difference now. At least we get rid of rocks. I need to break the sub, then go out to Tapu Lele after. I have nothing that can Oko the sub. I might as well show off my set. Yeah. I'm pretty sure one would have broken the sub even at +1. Then again, Zygarde's very bulky. What I can do is just try and crit him repeatedly. What else? What other point do I have? I'm not going to forfeit yet. Pokemon's a game of odds. I'll go for this if I have to. I don't think he has to go +6 versus me either. Because look at my team. I just lose to this. Yeah, if 2 break at this range, no way. Yeah, if 2 actually break the sub, there's no way that 1 wouldn't have broken the sub at +1. Ah! The worst turn to possibly miss. I need to keep this alive. What is useless versus him? Lycanroc is useless, but I got a sack. Gastrodon is good. Lycanroc is useless, but I need Lycanroc to break his sub. Whatever. I mean, I'm living this anyway, but still. If I crit him multiple times in a row, like, what other game plan do I have? I don't have any other game plan. Maybe Stone Edge crit can save me. Yeah, like I said, the team is very, very weak to Zygarde, and that Power Whip miss, which I'm positive it would have broken the sub. Maybe it wouldn't have. The game. Let's see what we can do. Maybe, crit there would have been nice. If I got the crit there, I could have broken the sub and then Moonblasted. I'm for it. I'm just going to forfeit. Yeah. Like I said, if I hit Power Whip, maybe I would have been in a position where I wouldn't have gotten 6-0 by Zygarde. But the team's so weak to Zygarde, what can I do? I can make Gastrodon Haze, but I really like Toxic. Pretty sure Gastrodon learns Haze. Or it learns Clear Smog, excuse me. Clear Smog works only on sub. I can make it Ice Beam. Maybe I should make it Ice Beam because I'm weak to Zygarde. That's a change you guys can make if you feel like it. But yeah, the team's weak to Zygarde. Don't miss Power Whips versus Sub Zygarde. Because the plan would have been was go for Power Whip, broken his sub in one hit, hard into Lele on his next coil, and then go for the Moonblast. And even if he went for another sub, he couldn't kill me at that point. So I had the opportunity to at least beat him before he beat me. But everything changed. We're leading off with Celesteela. Matches up very well versus the team. Not much in his team threatens it outside of his Marowak. And if he leads Mammoth Swine, I can just click Leech Seed. As he goes for Rocks. And the Sash is now broken, so we can click Leech Seed again. On whatever wants to come in. If he wants to stay in an Ice Crash, that's fine. Either way, his Sash is now broken, so I don't have to worry about this thing anymore. He does not have a Rock Resist, guys. His team does not have a Rock Resist. So he is ridiculously weak to Lycanroc. The Marowak is in. The Marowak is in. The Protect is here. The Protect is here. That boy was trying to do damage. Oh, he's defensive. Okay. So he's going to burn me now. Do I mind if Gastrodon gets burned? Not really. I really don't. With the Will-O-Wisp. He actually doubles out to Celesteela, which isn't bad at all. I mean, he doesn't have good Gastrodon switch-ins anyway. So I can just proceed to... Oh, come on. He's Sub-Seed. That set. No. I don't want to deal with that. I'll go Delmise on his Leech Seed and then Rapid Spin away. Yep. I'll Rapid Spin away his Rocks. If he wants to go out to Marowak, good play. As he goes right for Heavy Slam. And what I can proceed to do is actually go Mag. I think he'd go for Heavy Slam again. I don't think he Leech Seed right there, but even if he does, I have the what's it called? The Volt Switch, so it's okay. We can just Thunderbolt. I don't know how much speed he's running on this thing. If it's more than 195, smart. Really cool. But it's apparently not. Ah, that's fine. I'll take that. I'll take that. You cannot stall me out. I mean, Protect is annoying, but you can't necessarily stall me out. I just go back and forth between this and Delmise. This is a really cool set, by the way. I've used Sub-Seed. More so in VGC, not anything else. And he can't Protect. Yep. This does so much, but you have to sacrifice speed and stuff. So we're able to get rid of Celesteela, which is awesome. Guys, that was his quote-unquote Rock Resist. If I had Rocks on my team, I do have Rocks on my team, but if I get them up, it's on my Lycanroc. He doesn't have a Rock Resist, though, so I don't have to click it. So we're able to get rid of the Celesteela there, which is absolutely amazing. He might be thinking I'm Specs and go out to Mammoth Swine and not click Earthquake. I will click Flash Cannon here, just in case he clicks Icicle Crash or Stealth Rock. And Magneton has gotten rid of his only other Mon that could take Stone Edge, potentially. Beautiful Mon. Mag putting in a little bit of work. Mag is putting in work. I love Eviolite Mag, man. He might have thought I was Choice Scarf or something like that. But getting rid of the two Mons, I could take Stone Edge. Perfect. I don't even know if you knock me out with Psychic. It's going to be... Yeah, you probably do, but I'll go for Flash Cannon anyway. Honestly, don't know if you knock me out. You Man, you definitely did not knock me out with that. I can tell you that much. I definitely ate that hit, even if it was Specs. Maybe not if it was Specs. Huh. I don't see a reason not to go out to Celesteela and click Leech Seed. That did nothing. Are you Specs damage? Or are you Scarf? I'll double Leech Seed here. You shouldn't stay in and click Shadow Ball again. You should go Marowak. Why is he clicking Leech Seed again? That has to be... Is that actually Specs? I think that is Specs damage. I'm clicking the Seeds again because I don't need Celesteela for anything. I have Scarf, Lycanroc in the back. Yeah. So it'd be worth it. I'm pretty sure that actually is Specs Lele. So maybe the crit didn't matter. We'll see though. Because if it's doing 25% with Shadow Ball to a Spadef Celesteela. Yeah, okay. So we already... It has to be Specs. It's Specs. Perfect. It's in range of Stone Edge. Awesome. We can just protect up here. We can simply protect, and then we'll be able to click Stone Edge multiple times and win. Mandibuzz is going to come out. Are you going to taunt me? Knocks off my Shed Shell. I mean, I wasn't getting leftovers recovery anyway. Is knockoff even legal pre-bank? Pretty sure it's not legal pre-bank. I just want damage on this guy, man. So if he has knockoff, he probably doesn't have U-turn. Excuse me, he probably doesn't have foul play. I really just want damage off on him. Ghost Pincer on the flamethrower. What we will do is sack my Delmise because I'm gonna win this game with. Don't forfeit. Don't you dare forfeit. Don't you dare forfeit, bro. Don't forfeit because Lycanroc can come through. That was at the top of Lele. He should be able to knock me out with any attack he goes for, but I'm gonna go for Rapid Spin just in case he doesn't. I don't need this mount anymore. All I gotta do is click Stone Edge 4 times. Shadow Ball is able to knock me out, however, I'm in. The wolf is here. Do you live the Stone Edge? I don't even know. But all I know is you don't have any rock resist. It does live. Don't knock me out. It does not knock me out. Clean. The game is mine. The edge is here. That's 1 kill for Wolf. I think Gastrodon kills whatever this doesn't. Mandibuzz is going to come out, which is smart. Because it's probably the only thing that can actually take the hit. Unless it's DPP. Nope. Unfortunately, that's able to knock me out, so Lycanroc is not able to come through. Unless it was DPP. Why'd I say that? I don't think Marowak can live Moonblast plus Psychic. Even if it's Spadef. Yeah, there's no way you live that plus Psychic. Hell no. On my sight. I don't believe it. I mean, Lycanroc got rid of Tapu Lele, which otherwise would have threatened the team. So we're able to get rid of the Marowak. And then all he has to do is go out to Pinsir. I'm not going to let him SD up. Because an SD can actually sweep me. Yeah, I can't let him SD up. I lose if he SDs up. So I just go for Moonblast here. Return's going to be able to knock me out. And I go out to Celesteela and I click Heavy Slam. If he has close combat, he has close combat. But otherwise, I just click Heavy Slam. Eating that up, we do knock out Pinsir with the Heavy Slam, and I have Toxic. That crit didn't matter. And I have Toxic Gastrodon in the back. And we good to go. Unless you have Taunt, but even then, I don't even think Taunt beats me 1v1. Nah, you don't have Taunt. No way you're not Defog. Yeah, we should win here. Knock off U-turn Taunt Roost, no Defog with Mega Pinsir? No way. I don't believe that. Yeah. No! Why can't we land a Toxic? If he actually has Taunt now, I lose. If he does have Taunt. If he's a set like that. If he's non-Defog, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Get on my sight. Land this Toxic Gastrodon. What's up? Mandibuzz is down. And the game is lost. He knows I can just recover stall him. So, I think that's going to be the end of this live. Unfortunately, Lycanroc didn't get to do too much because he got cripped by Gengar in one game. This game, it didn't manage to knock out the... it got a lower roll on top of Lele, which meant that knockoff knocked us out. If that wouldn't have been the case, not only would I have been able to... Because this is what would have happened, guys. If I didn't get the low roll on Tapu Lele, I would have knocked it out. He would have had to go Mandibuzz after. I would have hit him with the Stone Edge. He would have went for knockoff. And then I could have went for rocks, killing Pinsir in the process. If he went for double knockoff, I would have died. And then I could have went out to Tapu Lele and just won the game. So, unfortunately, the game didn't go that way. That would have been really cool, though. Also, unfortunate about the power miss. Does that even kill? I'm pretty sure it breaks Zygarde. I'm not even sure. Dumb eyes. Because now I'm curious. Because I don't want to be I'm not necessarily complaining, but I don't want to think about that if it wasn't the case. Sorry, coil. Assuming it's around there. +1. Power whip. Yeah, it breaks the sub at +1. Easily. At +2 is when it starts, but even if he had 252. Yeah, even if he had 252, I broke the sub at +1. Did I give him +1 attack? I bring him +1 says. Oh well. Pokemon, what can I do? But like I said, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Feel free, of course, to leave a like, subscribe, do your thing, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.